just on call with the finisher. My nigga don't fuck around with us. No lie, never been the type to hold it. I roll with niggas that'll leave a nigga frozen. I might step on my niggas cold-blooded.
So you rapping since you were 12 years old?
Nah, I've been rapping since I was probably I wouldn't say 12, I'd say 8. But it wasn't really serious. It was just some fake shit, little kid shit.
Like you just got started?
You was serious. You
nah,
were hands back in the day.
I wasn't serious.
Yo, bro. He used to have these rap battles online versus.
But that was until I was 13.
Till later, right?
Yeah,
when the internet first started
14,
popping.
Yeah. I didn't have a computer at the time, so.
Yeah.
It really wasn't.
Nah, I definitely.
Yeah, but I've been trying to write since I was 8 years old.
All right.
I've been at it since I was probably 16, but seriously since I was 18, 19.
Yeah.
I'm 23 now, so pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not even
5
going
years.
to disclose my age right now. I'm 45, but I look young to y'all, but I'm 45. You know?
Yeah. All right. I got a good question for you guys, especially considering these two gentlemen on the wall. Who are your biggest influences in hip hop?
My biggest influence was Tupac, this man right here. Until after he died, I had to get new rappers to follow and to learn their style and everything else like that. And I only say learn their style just because I wanted to make mine better, to improve my own style. I'm not a steal or a bite. I don't take anybody else's style.
Of course, original is the name of the game, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you, Ink?
Well, originally, my mom, she had me listening to old school classics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I listen to Marvin Gaye and things like that. And I know that's not hip hop, but that's how my music knowledge started. Old classics. You know what I mean? Otis Redding and things like that. But as far as hip hop goes, I'd be on some sentimental or some suck up shit. But this guy right here, he taught me a lot of shit that I know in hip hop and things like that.
That's the good thing about Ink. He really didn't have any other rappers influence him a lot. He had his own unique style. Period. That's Ink style.
That's the best way to be. Yeah.
All right, bro.
So BX to BK was dope. Do you have any other releases or big plans for 2014?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a lot of big plans, a lot of big releases. Well, first, we definitely want to release BX to BK on a huge platform. Right now, we just released it through blogging sites, but we definitely want to release it through a huger platform. So if anybody have any information about that, contact us, collaboratingminds@gmail.com.
All right.
But we're also trying to release our mixtape. We just called That to America. Our start date to release it was supposed to be January 28th, but most likely it'll be a little bit further than that.
Okay.
But soon we're going to release That to America, but this whole year we've been releasing tracks.
The whole year is just about performances and releasing the mixtape, and we actually have a couple of projects that we want to just slap the world with back to back to back on some combo jab shit. But we just gonna you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just trying to hit them with a lot of things, but for right now we started it all pretty big with the BX to BK. Shout out to Hassan, shout out to Ian. They really helped us out. And we just got the project coming out, Dead to America, like you said, and that's gonna be absolutely sick.
Yeah, and we got the video of Witness to a Murder dropping also. We put that out last year, but this year we're gonna release the video.
We're gonna release it.
Nice. All right. So I know you guys mentioned Collaborative Minds. Collaborative Minds. Is this the same thing? Is this affiliated with Lapse Entertainment? Is it the same group? Is it a bigger group, smaller group? How's that working with Collaborative Minds and Lapse Entertainment?
Collaborative Minds is basically us.
Yeah.
We collaborate in Minds. It's under Lapse ENT because he mentored me. I told him a long time ago, yo, anything I ever do under this music shit is going to help you boost your label to the top because he deserves to have his own label in my eyes. So Collaborating Minds is what we do together. This is our group that we do together, and then it's under Lapse ENT. Lapse ENT is the label. So basically, how you have Lil Wayne is under Cash Money, or you have Drake who is under YMCMB. You know what I mean? So that's how it is. We have Collaborating Minds is the group, Lapse ENT is the label.
Okay. All right. So. Who would you say you had the best experience working with so far in your career?
Experience working with?
Yeah, best experience working with.
Hassan,
Hassan.
hands down, like.
As far as beat wise, yeah, Hassan.
All right.
Hassan's been the beast.
Okay, shout out to Hassan.
As far as like collaborative, like I said, that goes back to me working with my cousin. I watched this dude like really, go ham and since he was like literally 8 doing the rap thing. But pretty cool people that we worked with, Arsonist and the Heat Makers. We worked with him, we got him on a feature. And Fred the Godson.
I heard about that. Yeah.
That's really big because that's 2 people that come from where we come from in the Bronx, and they made it to a spot where they have success, and we want to follow that. It's cool that they actually stopped back and did things with us. It's pretty dope.
Awesome. All right. Okay. And was being an artist always goals of yours, or was it something that over time you just naturally fell into?
Say that again?
Like, was being a rapper in the game, like being an artist, did it naturally occur? Or did you just wake up one day and was like, one day I'm going to be an artist? Or did you just naturally fall into it? Like, how did you, like, end up making the decision, like, I'm going to start hitting studios, I'm going to start recording things, I'm going to start doing performances? What made you turn up your game from, like, just an idea to a thing that you're doing, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, for me, I'm going to go back to the other question you asked us too.
Yeah.
Also, my bad to cut you off at this
point
right now. My bad, sorry. But we also worked with Mega. Mega was a good producer that we worked with also. We can't forget about Mega. We cannot forget about Mega. We went out to Miami to do the project.
Yeah.
We did the project in, like, no lie, like 5 days. Yeah. Like, probably like a couple of hours.
We started writing in JFK. Finished writing a song from JFK literally to Miami International.
You should make a new one, a BX to BK remix, JFK to Miami.
JFK to Miami.
Well, we got talked about us flying out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a track on the mixtape called Do It All.
Yeah.
And it's about us coming from New York, flying out to Miami, hooking up with Mega, going out there and just going crazy. Basically going crazy because we did a whole mixtape in like a couple of days.
Everybody goes to Miami.
We recorded the mixtape in a couple of days.
Everybody goes to Miami to party and shit like that. We
there was no party.
We the only dickheads in the hotel. Like right our stuff like.
And the last day we wasn't invited to a party.
Yeah, the last day
they didn't invite us to a party.
And we ended up like we was going. We was not sure.
By the end of the week it was like
bro, imagine trying to do a mixtape in literally like fucking 4 days.
I don't want to imagine that. I'll probably knock out at the hotel too.
You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was crazy.
So tell me about your trip to Miami was my next question, but I got that covered already.
We can still answer it.
Yeah, get into it. Go for it.
Whole different.
Tell me a little more about Miami then. What was it like being out there?
Let's get back to
the other question.
All right, last question was being an artist always a goal of yours, or was it something that just you naturally fell into?
It's something that was a goal and that was natural. Like in my house, my mom, she listened to everything, like from ODB to basically the whole Wu-Tang Clan. I'm about to say Method Man, but the whole Wu-Tang Clan she was listening to every day. She had mad 50 CDs. Then she had all the R&B, which I hated. Like I hated R&B. I never liked R&B. To a certain point, I was like, yo, I don't want to hear this shit. Like break that CD. But she had mad like Outkast, a whole bunch of different people who we listened to and who we came up on. And Big Pun, of course.
Yeah.
Definitely a big influence.
Dope. All right.
But after a while, my aunt started coming around with her. She did music too, and she was successful, but that's a different story. That's a whole nother story. Yeah, but my aunt did music.
Energy, right?
My aunt did music. She was the best at it, so she would come over and she would like write rhymes for my little cousins and all that. Like everybody, she'd write rhymes for all of them, and most of the time I'd be like, nah, don't write nothing for me. But I didn't tell her I was writing my own rhymes, but she'd be like, oh, you don't want me to write you a verse? So you can go to the studio and record it one day, and I'd be like, nah, I write my own verses. So I started writing my own verses, doing everything like that when I was in school. So basically all my friends found out, yo, this nigga rapping. I started having a battle. We started battling, like in 7th grade. So after 7th grade, 8th grade came, 9th grade came, that's when the internet started getting into play. And I started getting online, seeing people online was battling. When I couldn't battle nobody in person, face to face, I'll be online, battling people through text, through the microphone, through song. whatever it is.
Carrying pigeons?
Like right now, they're probably carrying time. Yeah. Like,
Anytime, any way you can get in contact, right? Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was over. Like niggas had crews. It was basically like Grand Theft Auto rap version. That's how it was. That's how it was.
Nice.
For me, like, I don't know, like, I in my eyes, I started late because I started in my teens. But to me, I've been writing for a long time. I did poetry. Like anybody who know me, I wrote poetry way back. I used to take that shit so serious. I used to pass it to girls in school and shit like that. But like, you know, I wrote poetry. It was good. It was a way for me to express myself, and I ain't have no way to express myself. And then one day I was just like, you know, maybe I could put this on a beat. So I wrote a song, and my friend gave me the beat because he did beats for a long time in high school, and we kept it on the low. We didn't want to tell nobody that we actually did these beats and we were doing the song and stuff. So I brought it to him, and he was like, "Yo, this shit is dope. Let's go to my crib and record it." Hot ass basement. We in there sweating. I started recording. I did the track, and it was like one of the best things I ever heard in my life. So then I was like, "Yo, let me call my cousin and tell him that I made a song." I called him the song. He was like, "Yo, we gonna fly with this. We gotta keep doing it. So ever since then, I've been on it seriously from now.
Nice.
So yeah, pretty natural, right? Pretty natural.
Right. My next question is, what are some ups and downs about being in the rap game, good and bad?
I say the main thing is the help for real rap. And I don't say real rap because if you rap, it's real, obviously, because you're a human. You're a person expressing yourself in a beautiful way.
Well said.
Even Soulja Boy.
Even Soulja Boy. Listen, he's successful. He did what he had to do.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is like the help for other artists, like even me. I do it sometimes. I hear a rapper who I feel like is not as far along as I am, or don't sound as good as I do, to keep it real, and I'll just click them off and just ignore them. And not knowing no background about him, not knowing nothing what he's been through, nothing like that, just I don't give it a chance because I really don't like what he's doing. And I feel like that's the worst thing about us is that as people, any race, it don't matter what race you are, we fail to recognize other people's artistic side and to say, you know, this is actually okay. And recently, I've been trying to change that. I've been trying to tell people, like, you know what, I actually like to keep doing what you're doing. If that makes you happy, do it.
So what you at?
Yeah, but for me, like, what he said, but reverse. Like, when I was a kid, I used to listen to everybody. I didn't care if it was whack, if it was nice, if it was whatever. I'm listening to you. You could do a song with me. I don't care. I'm getting on everybody's track. Because I had a thing in my mind that if this nigga make it, I can make it. I don't care how whack the nigga is. I'm getting on the track with this whack nigga and I'm on it today, even if you whack. But after a while, like, I started seeing it as a waste of time. I was giving out too many verses, too much stuff. So one of those verses I put on the whack nigga track could have been my best verse, but nobody was never going to hear it because I was rapping with a whack rapper.
Now
Real is real, man.
We fail to help each other out. That it's sad because so many people do music, and I know what it feels like to do music and express yourself through music. And if we had some of I really think if we have more music programs and things like that out there, it'd probably be less violence. It'd be a lot of murders and crime rate and all that shit would go down. Yeah, the drug rate would probably go way up, but it's like at the end of the day, it's a way to express yourself. We just gotta listen to each other more. I think that's the main thing. Listen to each other a little bit more, we'll be alright.
Well said, man. All right. Let's see. Get a last notebook. If you could collab with anyone, dead or alive, hence, dead or alive, if you could collab with anybody, who would it be and why?
I'd say Stack Bundles. I would collab with Stack Bundles if he was alive right now, dead right now. Yeah, I would collab with Stack.
All right.
He was one of the best ever to do it, like, period. Like, he died way ahead of his time. Like, he was super nice. Like, right now, his music right now, if you put that out, it could go crazy.
It would.
He was ahead of his time, period.
I think, dead or alive, that's a good question. when you say dead or alive, I'm automatically gonna think dead because you know that's when you get.
Usually the better one, unfortunately.
You know what I mean?
But if we say alive right now, somebody can look back on this interview and be like, yeah, that nigga said he would collab with me back in the days.
So dead is kind of like a cop out. He's like, I'll
take dead. I'll take dead. I'll do both. A lot of people don't want to like collab with this guy, but honestly, I'll definitely collab with Kanye.
All right.
Kanye, I would want Kanye and Common on the same track. I know that's absolutely crazy, but I would want them both on the same track.
Chicago, okay.
Chicago, yeah.
Chicago.
But if I had to pick Dead, and I know everybody gonna look at me like, huh? Like, honestly, I'll go with Whitney Houston. Why? Because her voice was so fucking powerful. Like, she's one of those people where if you was having a bad day, you just broke up with your girl, and you hear some Whitney Houston shit, a tear's gonna come out your eye. It's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna drop that one Indian tear. So, I love Whitney Houston on the track, just on a hook or something. You know what I mean? It'll be beautiful. But
interesting.
Rest in peace to all of our people. We didn't give you the typical Big and Pac answer. I'm sorry.
I was looking for something different. So
for me, personally, alive right now, like, I know there's a whole bunch of big rappers, a whole lot of popular rappers that's out there, but for me, who I learned, like, a lot of my stuff from, Vince. I would collab with Vince.
All right.
He would definitely be a rapper that I would collab.
You know what I would want to do, honestly, I still want to do, I'm going to do, I should say, I'm just going to have a big-ass New York City mixtape. I love New York City rap. Like, it's different from anywhere else. Like, if we could just get all New York City, not rappers, like every single New York City rapper, but the big ones, you know, the Fabs and the J's and the what you call it, D-Block, you know what I mean, Mano, you know what I mean, like, man, Uncle Murder, come on, man. Like, whoever you get, no disrespect to A$AP Rocky's, Jewels, everybody, Dipset, everybody, like, everybody, we can just get them on one mixtape, yo, that shit would be the biggest thing ever. Nobody would be able to stop it. And hip-hop, not that it left New York, it's just been sidelined by
everything else.
Yeah. I ain't gonna get into that beef, but I respect the South.
Ain't even the beef, it's just, nigga, if you grind, this is what happened, like, they created a sound, like, they created a trademark.
Their trademark.
Payne usually gave it up, but that little auto-tune shit, like, they went in with that auto-tune shit. You can't be mad. Can't really be mad.
Nah, you know what? I would never be mad at somebody being successful at Flamin' because that means that they worked their ass off to get it. So that's respect.
I respect their grind. They got it right now. They can keep it for now.
Yeah,
but we'll bring it back.
Oh yeah, we'll bring it back.
That's
coming home.
All right. And my last question for this part is, if you could give any piece of advice to any up-and-coming rappers, what would it be and why?
Always go with your first instinct. They tell us, the thing that they tell us is like, we think too much. We try to think about stuff and we plan too much.
That's perfectionist.
We plan too much. But they saying like, just go with your first instinct. Like, if it's there, go with it.
Don't let nobody tell you.
Don't make no other decisions.
To me,
if you think a nigga's jipping you, the nigga just
jipping you.
He jipping you, that's it. That's your first instinct. You think this nigga's fooling you out of money, he's fooling you out of money. Don't give him money. Because you know this whole game revolves around money. So you're paying everybody. So if you think the nigga's a scam artist, the nigga's a scam artist. That's it. Make sure the person is just as professional as anybody else. Make sure you got a professional business building, like this building right here, like this establishment.
Shout out to Diamond District, by the way. Diamond District Studios, downtown. Word. My thing for up-and-coming artists is you can always get better. And I think that's the sad part about a lot of rappers. They get that one hit, or they get that one hood hit, and they think that that's the best that they got, and they slow down with their productivity. My thing is you can always get better. Your best song is your worst song. You get what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Your best song is your worst song. So just keep grinding, don't stop. Take it to the moon.
good as the last joint.
Exactly.
There you go.
And another thing of advice, if you're recording in your house, make sure you get Pro Tools.
Yeah. And a
Learn how to
I'm tired of hearing people with horrible. Listen, there's too many studios. There's too many people recording out here. If you have a whack sound and it's behind how you say it, and it's behind how you say it, when your vocals sound all choppy and
Distorted.
Yeah, if you have whack vocals and your shit is distorted,
That's two no-nos.
it's two no-nos. At least have your shit clear.
You gotta sound good, my nigga. Like, you gotta sound like something. You gotta have a crazy engineer, like somebody that can take this shit to the next level.
Yeah.
Period. Engineer. That's
And that's not even talking shit. That's just real shit. That's the truth.
You need an engineer. Period. And if you do not have one,
Pay this guy. Word. If you don't have one, pay this guy. That's real talk.
if you can beat, you can pay me too.
Yeah, that's word.
Facts.
Any closing remarks? Anything you want to send out there? To anything else before I cut off the camera?
Shout out to you,
Thank you.
Ruben.
Thank you.
You definitely.
Shout out to my nigga Y.
Wow. Yeah.
CM, nigga.
All day.
These guys are the fucking future right here. These guys.
Like, just look out for us. I'm not even gonna sit here and boast about shit that we doing and everything. Like I said, I wanna catch every last one of y'all with a fucking jab, and I'm gonna look dead into the camera and say this. I wanna catch every one of y'all with a jab straight to the jaw and knock y'all the fuck out, cause our music is that good. Straight up.
All right. Yeah, go for it.
2 words. Sucker free.
And it is Sunday, by the way.
Bring up, nigga.
Yo, respect, bro.
Yo, anytime, bro.